Hey, this is Rob, Sigma 3 Survival School, and today I wanted to talk about the best budget awning system for any kind of vehicle out there. This will fit any truck. I use it on my off-road trailer. It's way cheaper. If you've ever gone out and looked at 270 awnings or any of these big ARB awnings, they don't provide a whole lot of space. They don't do real well in wind. They don't have a lot of protection sideways unless you put up side walls, and they just don't have the same kind of square footage as a Slumberjack road tarp like this. And so I'll put a link down in the description below on where you can pick one of these up. But for the money, it is the best bang for your buck awning for any kind of trailer or vehicle system. And I actually own two of them, and sometimes I'll even string them together and make them twice as long. And they're just an awesome system to have. So hang tight with me. I'm going to set this up and just kind of walk you through it and show you how I like to camp. These basically just clip on. You can cinch them down. You don't really have to have a fancy roof rack like this. Doesn't hurt, but if you've got any kind of attachment points on your roof of your vehicle, it should work. And even if you don't, you can just lay it on there and then attach it to the wheel wells and it'll still hold. So this hooks into the wheel well on your rim somewhere. It's very adjustable. It's got a lot of length, even for highly lifted vehicles. I'll give you an idea, these are 34-inch tires. We've got these adjustment straps up here so that fit a big truck or a tiny car if need be. It comes with two collapsible steel poles, very heavy duty. And I'll tell you, the first time I used these was at a concert in Oklahoma out in the middle of a field, and the giant storm came through. We ended up having like 60, 70 mile per hour winds, and I became a real big believer in this tarp when it made it through with absolutely no issues whatsoever. A standard awning would have just been totally destroyed in wind like that. Tough part is getting it up by yourself. So you're gonna have to adjust your guy lines several times. Now if you got somebody to help you, it's super fast. Now it's got setups to where it's got two poles and you can actually flare this in to something other than a A-frame, but I like the A-frame the best. It holds up best in weather, and I don't tend to put an awning out unless it's going to rain or it's going to be nasty anyway. So you know, that's about the only setup that I do. But like I said, you put a pole here, you put a pole here, and it's got a flatter rooftop. And a couple of guy lines is usually good in no wind, but if it's going to get windy, then you've got to tie off all your points, and there's a lot of points to tie off on this, but I tend to only do 5 to 6 of them. So you'll notice it's got kind of 2 ways to draw up the length. You press this into this notch here. Obviously you got to get your slack out of it first. And once you press it into there, it's not going anywhere. And just suck it down. Okay, there you have it, the Slumberjack road tarp. It's my favorite tarp setup for almost all occasions. You know, I've been tempted to buy some of these 270-degree awnings. You know, they look really cool, but they're heavy, they're expensive, they're not real modular, they're not super great in really high winds. And so I think this is the best option for most vehicles out there, and I think for most people who aren't really just heavy overlanders living in their vehicle all the time, it's just a great option. I mean, so cheap on Amazon. If you want to pick one up, check out the link in the description below, and we appreciate you guys watching, and thanks for subscribing and always supporting Sigma 3. Sigma 3 out.